วัสดีค่ะ and welcome back to Ed Brain Site here on GBN Station. You are now with me กรกนกวชิรพันธ์ This is the first Ed Brain Site news episode of November 2022, which means that the ceremony of offering sustenance to the Lord Buddha is approaching. And today we have a special scoop about the history of this meritorious activity. Let's take a look together.
History of บูชาข้าวพระบูชาข้าวพระ or food offering to the Lord Buddha is a long-standing tradition that has been passed down in Thailand. Wat Pratamagaya also practices food offering to the Lord Buddha as a meritorious ceremony every first Sunday of each month. Food offering to the Lord Buddha is regarded as a great merit, as the Lord Buddha has announced that the merit from dana, or giving, bears fruition. Even giving food to animals bear fruition up to 100-fold. Giving necessities to those who possess no precepts bears fruition up to 1,000-fold. Giving food who have precepts bears fruition up to 1,000,000 times. Offering necessities to those who do not follow the Buddhist practice yet possess mental absorptions or jhanas, who are free from the influence of sense desire, will bear fruition up to 1,000,000 aeons. Offering necessities to those who engage in Buddhist practice for the purpose of becoming a Sotapanna bears fruition up to a asankhya amount of aeons. Offering food to Sotapanna bears even greater fruition. Offering food to those who engage in Buddhist practice for the purpose of becoming a Sakitagami bears even greater fruition. Offering necessities to Sakitagami bears even greater fruition yet. Offering necessities to those who engage in Buddhist practice for the purpose of becoming an Anagami bears even greater fruition. Offering necessities to an Anagami bears even greater fruition. Offering necessities to those who engage in the Buddhist practice for the purpose of becoming an Arahant bears even greater fruition. Offering necessities to Arahants bears fruition of immeasurable multitudes. And offering necessities to Pacceka Buddha and the Lord Buddha increases the magnitude of the merit immeasurably. Therefore, having the opportunity to perform dana or offer alms and making merit to the Lord Buddha is a great opportunity that is hard found. Those who are fortunate enough to have the opportunity are even rarer. This merit will provide us sufficient wealth for innumerable lifetimes. Therefore, this knowledge has existed since the age of the Buddha and continues to be passed down after he has entered Parinibbana. Arising from the material body is the Dhamma body that connects to Nibbana. However, those who wish to receive merit are able to have a Buddha image representing the Dhammagaya instead. While having a Buddha image representing the Lord Buddha and preparing and offering food may not literally bring him food, as the Lord Buddha has already passed away, nor be offered to his Dhamma body, nor is it literally offered to him in Nibbana, yet because of the conditions of having a ceremony, we call this type of offering as an intention and is a type of offering that has been traditionally passed down by generations. In regards to Wat Pratamagaya's ceremony and offering food to the Lord Buddha, it is considered a grand event that bears its own history. หลวงปู่วัดปากน้ำปาสีเจริญพระมงคลเทพมุนีโสตจันทสโร rediscoverer of Visha Dhammagaya, having sacrificed his life to attain the Dhamma, realizing the truth of the world and life, then researched the Visha Dhammagaya method to the fullest. He then disseminated and taught Visha to his disciples, guiding them to attain the Dhammagaya. One of those disciples was Kunyai Chan Maharatana Ubasika Kon Nok Yum. Another was Kunyai Tongsuk Samdang Pan, the teacher who taught Kunyai Chan the method of Visha Tamakaya from the start and brought her to nunhood at Wat Pak Nam, along with being an influence of many good virtues for Kunyai. Until one day, Kunyai Chan recalled a story during Songkran, Thai New Year in the year of 1947, where Wat Pak Nam hosted a ceremony involving decorating a jaidia constructed of sand with flowers and flags in homage of the Lord Buddha. Kunyai Tongsuk at the time joined the ceremony, reflected on the occasion, and thought, "We pay homage to the Lord Buddha with a sand jaidia, yet it does not reach him. But what if we offered this jaidia to the celestial jaidia possessing Buddha relics, located in the second level of heaven?" She then sat in meditation to find whether this method may give fruition, and in fact found out to her pleasure that she was able to indeed. She recounted her offering to Kunyai Chan and how she was able to offer the sand jaidia as homage to the Buddha relics contained in the celestial jaidia named Julamani, and encouraged her to try on her own. Kunyai Chan then sat in meditation to test out as a meditator. At that time, there was an offering table bearing flowers and incense, which she mentally placed at the center of her body and purified it according to the method of Visha Tamakai, and offered it to the same celestial jaidia. Kunyai found that she was able to take the same offering, making this the very method used to pay homage to the Lord Buddha from then on. When it occurred to Kunyai that monks would chant to offer food to the Lord Buddha before their meal, she wondered, "Monks chant before each meal to offer food, but as for me, I am a nun. Would I be able to offer food to the Lord Buddha in Nibbana in the same way?" Kunyai then arranged the food neatly in front of her and sat in meditation, placing this well-arranged meal at the center of her body, and purified it to be crystal clear, offering it to the Lord Buddha in Nibbana. It was by learning from Longpu Wat Pak Nam that she was able to conduct such a method. Kunyai tried on her own and invited Kunyai Tongsuk to join her. She later informed Longpu Wat Pak Nam about their offering, and Longpu rejoiced in their merits. This is how an offering truly reaches the recipient. This is how one's offering directly reaches the Lord Buddha in Nibbana. In offering alms to the Lord Buddha bears immeasurable merits, and having merits made to the correct persons. Making merit to the countless Buddhas in Nibbana, therefore, is a great merit. Kunyai has a resolution to follow Longpu and release all living beings from the cycle of samsara towards the utmost Dhamma. Such resolution requires great merit. Therefore, with good intention and metta, she allows her disciples to partake in the great merit and bring forth the tradition of offering food to the Lord Buddha. Since the founding of Wat Pratamagaya, our temple has set the tradition to be the first Sunday of each month, never having missed a ceremony. Making an offering that reaches the Lord Buddha requires attaining the Tamagai within, just as Kunyai Chan attained. However, in having an offering, closing our eyes and imagining the food in front of us at the center of our body, offering to the Lord Buddha using our mind. As we have not yet attained the Visha Tamakaya, we are not yet able to offer food directly to the Lord Buddha. It is an intention to offer food to the Buddha, yet having the intention and wish to offer still bears merit. Or offering food to a Buddha image as our ancestors have done, which still bears great merit. Usually the food we eat turns to strength for us to use towards good or bad deeds, depending on our thought and mind. Therefore, if we eat good and maintain a clear mind, that becomes strength to do good deeds. Traditionally, our ancestors say that this food we consume becomes heavenly food. Yet, if we consume it with a clouded mind filled with rage and vengeful thoughts, we may end up using the strength gained from the food to do bad deeds. Even though ancestors call it heavenly food, we gain no benefit from eating it, whether for our body or life, and instead develop unwholesomeness in character. Considering this, the merit gained from Busha Kalprat is generous when we offer it with a clear mind and in refuge of the Lord Buddha, making our mind become more radiant. When our mind is with the triple gem that we highly venerate, our mind becomes acquainted with the purity, becoming radiant. When our mind becomes radiant, our body, speech, and mind are conducted accordingly. Secondly, when the mind is radiant, the mind becomes attached to the Buddha within, or the center of the body. How we engage in our meditation practice depends on our consistency during our sitting and outside of our sitting. Consistency allows for our meditation to progress quickly, not only during our meditation sessions, but when we are on our daily routines. With each scoop of food we take, we imagine it as a Dhamma sphere within, maintaining our practice thoroughly. Thirdly, engaging in Busha Kalprat allows for us to have sati, or consciousness, and sampajanya, or mindfulness, because according to Buddhist practice, 3 to 4 mouthfuls until we are full means that we are already full. It requires consciousness and mindfulness to be aware of this fact. When we eat and make choices about our diet, it requires sati sampajanya for everything. When we make an offering of Busha Kalprat before our meal, even if it is a wish to make an offering, we still gain fruition from this intention. It allows for us to have clear consciousness, be scrupulous and thorough, and be investigative in studying Dhamma. It allows for us to train oneself with great progress. Therefore, regardless of how one conducts their offering to the Lord Buddha, it brings great merit either way. However, if we are able to meditate and make an offering directly to the triple gem within, to learn the art of Visha Tamakaya, we will earn tremendous merit. Otherwise, we are able to join Busha Kalprat ceremony at Wat Pratamagaya and participating centers every first Sunday of the month. By joining the ceremony, we take part in the great merit of those who are able to make a direct offering to the Lord Buddha's in Nibbana, earning us a part in this meritorious event.
This meritorious activity will be held on the first Sunday of every month, and I would like to invite all of you to take part in this meritorious event online on Zoom application, Facebook application, or YouTube channel, or at any branches of the Magaya Temple around the world. It's time for us to say goodbye. อนุโมทนาบุญและสวัสดีค่ะ